Hello and welcome to another episode of New Gameplay Today. I'm your host Jeff Cork, joined today by Elise.
Hi.
Fabulous. How's it going?
I'm good.
Great. And you know who else is here, Elise? Look over there. It's the handsome Leo Vader.
Howdy. I'm over here.
What is he doing here?
I'm just goofing around.
Just goofing around. What are we looking at here, Elise?
We're looking at Heaven's Vault.
Heaven's Vault.
Yeah, it's by the developer is called Inkle, and they were the same people behind 80 Days.
Oh, cool.
Globe-trotting game on the iOS. So this time it's pretty different. I mean, it's still about traveling in the sense that it takes place in space, and you're going through this nebula and going to these different distant moons and meeting the people there and trying to understand this ancient language and the civilization. The civilization that created these hieroglyphs. So it's all about translating and understanding this kind of ancient language.
And attempting to hide your fanny pack, it looks like.
I
see what's going on.
Make sure none of my very special supplies go anywhere, of course.
And what's that little robot guy?
His name is Six. I don't really like robots. Well,
What?
my character doesn't.
I was
not
like-
me. Not me personally. I love robots.
That's a weird detail, but okay.
Never been a fan.
But she called him Six because it's the sixth robot she's ever had.
Okay.
So she's very literal about it. It's kind of funny because he's sort of temperamental. He doesn't get sarcasm, and she doesn't like him. So their back and forth conversation can be amusing sometimes.
All right.
But it's kind of a will they, won't they.
Yeah, sure.
Well, we meet Seven eventually when she kicks this thing down the stairs.
So we found ourselves on this new kind of desert moon. Sorry. And we're looking for this roboticist who went missing. And so it kind of brought us here. We had to go into a storm, and we made it onto the planet. So now we're going to be looking through this hideout to try and find clues to find this missing person.
Great, now you got a missing robot.
Yeah, not helpful, Six, not helpful. So basically you walk around, there's always, several things that you can interact with that give you some lore about the world or about the moon that you're on. A lot of the times there's just hints about, like, what happened here.
The ghosts were still here, cooking, reading,
She interrupted
doing
me.
whatever ghosts do.
Rude.
The house was empty, but it hadn't been abandoned.
Ooh, spooky.
Spooky.
So, yeah, there are all these little clues that will actually help you eventually translate the hieroglyphs that you come across. So here, we found an inscription. So she's going to try and figure out what it means. So we can kind of get to the bottom of where this missing person is.
I can't read this.
So it's actually not... The really cool thing is it's actually not gibberish at all.
It's a real language.
They have made a real, language with all these different symbols, which you can slowly learn as you play.
So it's not just she learns it automatically. It's you
are learning as you go, which I thought was cool. Kind of reminds me of Clockwork Orange a little bit, in the sense that you learn language as you read that book, in a sense.
Smart.
What's going on here?
But yeah, so it does start off with kind of guessing. So you have some words that you know. So emperor, goddess. And you're trying to be like, well, okay, this kind of looks like it could be, you see symbols that are similar.
So guarding
you
a
try,
nest, looks like?
So I'm going to try guardian. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And you have to guess, and then she will kind of try to help out also as you go. And so let's see here. It's
That'd
hard.
be long for and.
It would be guardian, fear, open, declare. Honestly, I don't really know if we will know this one.
Would it be open? Because, buried kind of related to that somewhat? I don't know.
Let's try open. Sure, Cork.
I don't know.
It is hard, honestly, at first, and I'm hoping that as you play, it does get more easier and more straightforward.
I realize that there's really no sentence that makes sense with open in there.
Well,
I'd like to apologize.
sometimes it's not really a full sentence. It's just a bunch of words that are clues. So I don't really know what I'm doing. Let's try.
It's probably not goddess.
Let's just go with beloved. Sure. Guardian, open, beloved makes sense. It's a beautiful.
You really want to go with that, player?
Can you kick the bed now?
No. Scratched by someone lying down. Okay.
Someone else's problem.
Let's go down here. There he is.
I like him.
Yeah.
He's interesting.
How have you been enjoying the visual aesthetic so far, Elise?
I like it. I like it a lot, actually. I like the idea of like 3D environments, but then kind of 2D characters that look hand drawn.
Yeah.
It's a cool aesthetic.
Yeah, I like it so far.
I'm kicking myself for saying open.
Yeah, she really doesn't like him. It's okay. I feel bad for him sometimes.
So his head is like made out of glass, or is it a hologram? What's going on?
I think it's a hologram,
Hmm.
from what I gather.
All right.
So also, if you want to look back at all the inscriptions or even everything, this kind of whole timeline of like her life and also the inscriptions she found, like relating to the different civilizations and stuff. So you can look at all of that. In here, which is actually pretty neat.
Is that timeline the real timeline that you discovered them at?
Yes.
Like within the last however many minutes?
I don't know how accurate it is, but I assume that is what's going on here, because if you go like really close into it, it really does go minute by minute.
Wow.
Which is pretty cool. So yeah, you know. Anyway.
That's pretty cool.
Yep. So another cot.
All right, let's do better this time.
Okay. Help me out, Cork.
All right. Well, we'll see.
Someone grew old or too ill. You're trying to scare me.
Yep.
Yeah.
Fear
Typical
tactics.
robot.
So, is the intent, as far as you know, to have the voicing very kind of like sparsely distributed throughout, or are they?
No, I think that is the
Okay.
kind of like how the Ace Attorney trilogy does it.
Yuck.
So what's going on with your choices down there when the options are reply question mark or reply ...
Yeah, I mean, you just have like it's a question or is it a statement? I think those are the two kind of options you have.
So you can either ask something or say something?
Yes.
Is
But
it
sometimes you only have one option. Like now, I'm like, well, I can only reply with a statement, which is not working for some reason. There we go. So yeah, this is definitely a text-heavy game, lore-heavy game, but it does paint an interesting world so far of what I've played. So I'm curious to see more.
Yeah. I want to see more inscriptions.
I know.
Me too.
I think there was one over here, maybe. Fire poker.
Oh.
Is it worth anything?
Huh.
No, I
So
just want to know if there's an inscription on it.
She's also an amateur looter. That's cool.
I'll take it.
Bit of a hoarder. There it is.
Here we go.
Here we go.
Okay, counting on you, Cork.
Watch and learn. Leo, whisper in my ear. What's the right answer?
Okay, so you see that the last symbol is in both Emperor and Holy. So perhaps it's some kind of
Blesses?
blesses might be closest.
I think blesses is a good try.
Open. Wait, no.
Now here that first symbol is in all three of these words. Emperor, light, and open.
Yeah, Emperor Light open.
These? Would it be? These are harvest?
Gosh, I don't know.
Unless the dot next to the first symbol in Emperor denotes a different meaning.
It might. I don't know what these are in the middle here. Those
Less
kind of
the
lightning
fire?
bolts.
Because it isn't a
I mean, it's very
fireplace.
similar to light. Just that
I
all
think
those symbols,
just
they look nearly.
in the sense that it's similar to light. I'm gonna try
Yeah.
fire. So
Mhm.
Goddess blesses fire. I buy it. Water goddess blesses fire. Makes sense.
yeah. Oh, seems like they took to that.
Nice.
Water goddess from Mars.
All right, batting 500. Not bad.
I think the other one we did is correct too. We didn't have the necessary information to
Right.
read into the meaning of it.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's in-game content.
Yeah. So, in between these kind of small exploration moments on these different moons, you also actually like control the ship through space, and they're kind of it's a really interesting sort of aesthetic when you do that because you're kind of on this like it looks almost like a river that like you flow on as you maneuver the ship, which I thought was kind of neat.
Are we allowed to show that at all?
I am not sure, unfortunately.
A workbench.
But I can't also just go there on demand. It would have to be
Oh, sure.
once she is done here. Wonder what they did for wood.
So this is an alien planet.
Yep.
Very similar to a human house you're looking at.
Well, I haven't really. I mean, they're all moons, right? So they're not.
After the dead air
Okay.
of the house,
Tell
it
you
was
after.
good to see the sky again.
Okay.
But I've only come across humans. I haven't come across like aliens.
Right.
So I'm assuming that humans have kind of just settled around all these different moons for several years.
Oh, they make you walk around.
I don't know if there's really a whole lot out here.
Can you go to the shrine?
Oh, there's an inscription.
Here we go.
Yes.
Let's do it.
Learn a language.
Oh, no.
Oh my goodness.
Oh dear. Oh, that looks like God.
What does dry channel mean? Is that the name of this
Okay, so we got
puzzle?
water.
A riverbed?
We got water.
Uh-huh.
We got God.
We got God.
I think that might be it.
Oh.
Uh-oh. We did something wrong somewhere.
What?
Oh.
Save-
Hmm.
Oh, bless.
Yeah.
So bless. And water.
Water's a lock.
Bless that water.
Okay.
Correct. Bless the water. Okay.
Short and sweet. Classic inscription.
Mark.
Yeah, I got a remark about that.
So I don't know if we can get over to that shrine right away, but we'll see.
I bet you can walk
I
around
think-
there.
I think the thing that is most interesting about this game is the whole language aspect.
Yeah.
You know, I've seen other games try to do that, you know, like create their own language. I mean, Far Cry Primal is definitely a good example. And,
Fez.
yeah. I always am really, really impressed just in terms of how much work and dedication goes into that. So I guess it really just depends if they pull it off here. It's kind of early for me to tell.
I love when you have to make notes of stuff like that and
Yeah.
kind of keep track in a notebook to solve these puzzles. Does it feel like you'll ever need to do that, or is it all kind of in game? That's what it looks like so far.
No, I think a lot of it is in game, but it feels like she is kind of taking notes for you in the sense that you have that like timeline and you can look at all the inscriptions you've
Yeah,
done.
true.
So it still feels like there is note taking happening, just not by you necessarily. If that
That's
makes
cool.
sense.
Yeah.
Can you look at the last glyph and see what it offers for possible guesses, or are these all the guesses?
I think these are all
So,
the guesses we have.
Emperors.
I don't think we are.
Yeah, if you solve the one on the right first, it might make the middle one easier to assume.
Yeah. Okay, so we have some related words here. You're right. So all. So that looks like there's all.
Yeah,
in
all's
here.
fully in there.
Eternal?
Holy. I'm not sure. There's a bit of holy. So yeah, I would say eternal is a pretty good guess. Holy.
Yeah.
And all.
And then emperors
Makes
are
sense.
eternal.
Emperors.
Emperor's been
Been
eternal.
internal or are internal. Emperors are eternal.
Yeah, probably.
Let's do it.
This feels really good.
It seems good. I'm confident.
That will do for now.
That's hopefully a good thing.
Seems like you could use an audio cue there.
Yeah.
Yeah, and maybe level
I'm
up, and you kind of, you have an aura that explodes off you. And
Yeah.
One problem I have is like I'm not always sure if I'm right or not. So I don't know how the final game will deal with that. but-
Right.
How much is this worth?
Poor quality work.
Wow, everyone's a critic.
Shrine is made of stone.
This doesn't impress me.
Absolute trash. See, she does say this must be worth something.
Wow. She's
Yeah.
just in it for the money.
Yeah.
I wonder if there's consequences to just keep taking
Yeah.
stuff. Let's take it.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go.
Here we go.
I'm already feeling pretty fluent.
You should review the game, Leo.
Okay.
Okay, so goddess. That looks right.
Mm-hmm.
Bless.
A little
Grass.
weed leaf.
I'm gonna take. Oh, doesn't look like anything I've seen before. Time for a guess. I think I'm gonna go with Leo's idea.
Bless this mess.
Bless this mess. Oh, that didn't feel like we did it.
I don't. Not super confident on it. What's going on here? Oh, she doesn't look happy either.
Mugging to a camera off screen.
Where is our? Oh, there he is.
Such a unique look.
Yeah, it's really pretty.
It is.
It's just interesting how quiet everything is.
Yeah.
I mean, this isn't the review copy I have here, so I don't know if in the final game that there will be kind of more ambience.
Marching band music or something.
I would like there to be. It feels a little too quiet.
Yeah.
There is a little bit of ambience that I hear, but
Yeah.
but
Not a
very,
lot.
as she said, feeble.
Interesting. So what is this out?
This is going to be out April 16th.
April 16th.
Yeah,
It's in a couple weeks.
pretty soon. So,
Yeah.
the things that I'm concerned about, they would have to
Yeah.
probably figure that out soon. But I am intrigued by the game.
Yeah.
I think it's a very unique concept. I really like the aesthetic. I do like the characters a lot from what I've seen. So there is promise, but it is a little rough on the edges in some places. So
Yeah.
And it's on Steam and PS4.
that's correct.
Excellent.
Excellent. Well, Elise, thanks for showing this off. We appreciate it.
Yeah, thanks.
Leo, thank you.
Yeah, and thank you, Heaven's Vault, for bringing in music right when we end the video.
Thanks all around.
All right. Thanks for watching, everybody. Bye.
Bye.